Good evening. My name is Charlene Smith, and I'm here again with another presentation with my close friends. There's Megan, there's Kayla, there's Tiffany, and Tasha is recording. So tonight's presentation is about how to apply for your dream job. So have you ever been watching a movie and thought to yourself, I could totally be a U.S. Marine like Denzel Washington? I know I have. Or have you ever went out with your friends and did like a sip and paint and you did really good and thought to yourself, I could totally make this a career move? Or have you ever sat back and thought, what are the things that I really want to do? What is my dream job? And thought to yourself, I want to do anything but have to give a presentation in communications class? I definitely do, or have. So in thinking about your dream job and what that looks like, I've come up with my 3 ways of how to achieve applying for your dream job. However, according to Forbes, Harvard Business School, and University of Florida, the typical ways to apply for your dream job is to do some research about the position, network, mingle with people who are actually in the position, and talk to different people who have started from where they started to where they are now. Enhance your skill set. Have a resume, cover letter, and your references updated. Also prepare for your interviews by dressing for success. And then also make sure that you follow up once you've applied for the position. So now, while I think that these are all great, I've come up with my list. So on my list is to make sure that you have the education. So sometime that takes you going to college and getting a higher level of education. To make sure that you have a good support group. Kind of don't want people to always tell you yes, but you do want people to support you in your dreams. And then you also need to just know how to fill out the application itself. So let's explore these. So when talking about education, have you ever went and got your blood drawn and thought to yourself, wow, I could totally do that? Like you're intrigued by the process of drawing blood? Well, that position is actually called a phlebotomist. Typically, you need a medical assisting certificate in order to do that. So that requires you to go back to school. Sometimes it's just a certificate, vocational training, or it could take you going to college and getting an AA. Today's competitive job market, you almost need an AA just to work at McDonald's and be a cashier. So you want to go back to school and make sure that you're enhancing your skill set. For the dream job that you really want, it's important that you're knowledgeable on what skills that they need for that they require for that job. And sometimes it makes you easily qualifiable for other opportunities in that field as well. But also you could get exposure to different levels. So let's just say you wanted to be an office assistant at the ground level. You might want to check into being a lead, a supervisor, a program manager, or a district manager. Then also going to school also allows the opportunity for you to do externships or internships and get that experience in that field while you're still getting your education. But that's not it. You also need to be motivated. So motivation comes from having a great support group. So like you guys in this room, you guys are my support group. You're allowing me to do this presentation to you, and I appreciate you. So you don't want people, when you have a dream, to come along and say, oh, no, you can't do that. Every dream, no matter what it is worth achieving and exploring. No matter how large or how small, I think when you have a dream, you should explore it at least once in your life. Even if it doesn't work out, just take the opportunity and explore what you want to do. You can do it. Your support group, no matter how large or how small your dream is, should be able to celebrate you in all steps of achieving your dream. So, but that's not it at all. I mean, that's not it either. You amidst all the cheering, you also need to be able to apply for your dream job. So you want to make sure that you have a pen or your computer ready for that application. So here's the application part. I mean, of course, in the application, you want to be able to spell your name correctly. You want to make sure you've got all your information so that they can be able to contact you in case they want to hire you for the job. But then you also want to make sure that your qualifications meet what they're expecting for the particular position as well. And then also this particular part in your whole process leads you to being able to land that interview for the position. So sometimes, even if you don't qualify for your dream job, it's also helpful to go ahead and apply anyway, as some corporations or business will give you feedback as to what you need to do to end up actually landing that position anyways. So, in conclusion, my 3 things that I chose to explore in regards to applying for your dream job are to have an education. If you want to be extremely successful, like I said, in today's competitive job market, most oftentimes you need that higher level of education, an AA, a BA, a master's, or above. You want to have a good support group. You want to have good friends or family around you that are going to tell you you can do anything that you want to do, if you put your mind and heart to it. And then also the ones that are going to support you in a way that says, okay, no, this is not the right step to do to achieve your goal. And then you also want to just simply fill out the application. Can't get anywhere without filling out the application. So dreams and aspirations are made to be achieved. And so like one of the top companies around the world, and their logo is Just Do It, like Nike. So that was my presentation. Thank you for listening and have a great night.